Hi, I'm Kelsey Elizabeth Myers, a transformative health coach, expressive arts practitioner, and the founder of Dialogical Persona Healing Arts. I wanted to talk a little bit about the free monthly workshop series I'm offering on Zoom called Embodying Stories. I started it on the third Sunday last month, exploring grief, and this month, on December 15th from 3 to 4:30 Pacific time, I will be leading people in healthy expressions of anger, healthy shapes of anger, where we hold anger sometimes in our heart, in our hands, and different ways of expressing anger. Sometimes I do soft fists or hard fists, empowered fists, and also the opening and the closing of fists. So I will be leading people in some somatic exercises as well as different expressive arts like writing, probably not drawing, but that is one of the tools in my wheelhouse, and self-reflection with witnessing, holding space, and really just creating a brave container for us to express our stories of anger and help to either release or integrate or complete them within our own bodies. So, one of the reasons I chose anger is because there can be lots of feelings of anger around the holiday season. There's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure with upcoming end of year deadlines, a lot of family and friend and work holiday parties. It's a time of great celebration, which can also bring up feelings of grief and feelings of anger. And one of the things I find really interesting in spiritual and healing arts communities is a downgrading, suppressing, or feeling that anger isn't spiritual or it isn't healthy, especially when expressing that outwardly with people. And there's this idea that a couple of my clients, even in the last couple of months, and a former friend of mine in recent months, all brought up that grief is a healthier response to what they were experiencing, a loss or the breakup of a relationship, and that anger isn't an appropriate response. It should be grief. It should be sadness. It should be just being with the loss. And yes, that does need to happen in order for the grief and that loss to be completely felt. But also, anger is a great response to that. It's a natural human response to that. And without expressing the anger in a healthy and really authentic way, then also that loss will not move because it will not be complete. So I personally, love anger in its expression, in its full force. It doesn't scare me. And I don't have a history in my childhood of having volatile anger. But when people do have that, that can create a fear of it or that feeling of, oh, any sort of loud or certain expression of anger will result in the way that it used to. So that is entirely understandable. And part of the container that I said is really holding space and allowing all parts, relations, aspects, stories of anger that people hold to be felt, to be expressed, to be enacted and embodied through different body based somatic exercises, as well as a lot of self reflection, some time for witnessing where there isn't any interference or taking things personally, but really just allowing what's arising to be and to be witnessed together. So if that sounds like something that might benefit you or somebody that you know, just get in touch with me through a DM, through an email on my website, dialogicalpersona.com. There is a specific page for embodying stories that you can RSVP to any of the upcoming workshops. This month is anger, next month is hope, followed by self love, power, and peace. And I will be continuing it next year every month. I just haven't set out the next set of emotions that I'll be exploring. So, also, if there is a specific one that I haven't put in the series yet that is really up for you or something you'd be interested in exploring, then also just send me a note.